Greetings everyone, this is Hail the Terror of F99, aka the Black Cobra, and I return for some more of Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. Now, time for a quick recap, everyone. Now, yesterday we actually found out that the High Priest was possibly responsible for the death of his disciple. We're still not sure if he was the actual killer or not. We also found out that our supposed killer, Maya Fey, is back to doing spiritual channeling. I'm actually not sure how to turn on the channel points. I'm actually going to take a look, see if I can figure that out. Let's see. Strange. Hold it! Hold it! You use the word alibi as if it was second nature. No, I am not mocking you. No, I have no intention of ridiculing anything or anyone. Gladly, Your Honor. Do not take it the wrong way. It's just alibi is a rather technical term for a priest to use so naturally. I suppose even I, a high priest, am not immune to such trivial worldly attachments. I see. Still, he seems unusually calm and composed. It's almost as if he had prepped himself for something like this. Hold it! Guests, huh? You were entertaining them personally? was. We gathered around the table for a most enjoyable conversation. He said his guests could corroborate his alibi. It can't be good for our case. Are you sure that was the same day as the murder? Maybe you misremembered. He's pretty thin-skinned for a priest. No problem. Indeed. I guess I should have known better than doubt his memory. This Princess Rafa. The spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of death. Assuming a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense any gap in time between the moment of its death and the moment it is channeled. Yes, and yet it clearly recalls all the memories it had in life. There's nothing better than enjoying genteel cuisine with dear friends. That way, everyone's breath becomes equally malodorous. I believe my guests can corroborate this. Hold it! Hold it! Who exactly were your guests that day? Don't tell me they were rebels, so they can't be called here to testify. It's none other than his magistrate, along with his family. He couldn't attend the Wright due to work, so he stopped by ahead of time. Wait a moment. When exactly did his honor was his honor at your home? 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Let's see. The family photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings, where it's customary to partake in dishes made with ginjil. These dishes are only prepared during the feast, which starts at noon on the day before the rite and must be finished by 3 p.m. the same day. Indeed, precisely the same time period within which the Acolyte was slain. I just have that edited to testimony. I guess that they were his honor Honor and his family. They visited from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Hold it!
Hold it. Your Honor, are you sure this testimony is completely accurate? Sure can be. Wonderful it is to finally have actions be admissible as evidence in court. His Honor was at my home during the exact time period of the murder. I'm not buying it. How can you be so sure? What if the clock or watch you were using was off, or you misread the time? Oh, I understand, and I'm still not buying it. Oh, I do think he actually killed the Acolyte. Is Honor's a witness? No, I am not satisfied. Not a single discrepancy in the High Priest's alibi? I don't think so. If I give up now, it's all over. Hold on. Is there anything wrong with the High Priest's testimony? Oh, I think there is. Oh, something's definitely not right. Something's not right. Oh, I definitely think there's something wrong with it. There is a discrepancy in the High Priest's testimony. Gladly, Your Honor. Something doesn't fit. I know exactly what it is. This. After the High Priest was channeled, no one ever stated what time the Acolyte was murdered. Despite that, you claim to have an alibi from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. That means you knew that the Acolyte was dead when you were still alive! Wait a sec, I think I saw something just now. No, I must be imagining things. So tell me, how did you know what time the crime had been committed? High Priest sacred words of prayer. Open your heart. That reminds me of one of the songs from Sonic Adventure. Oh, you can't fool me. Prayer may banish worldly desires, but it cannot make a contradiction disappear. How can I be so sure? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, we'll see about that. Score seems to think little of the power of carrying his prayer. I don't pray, by the way. Nor do I read the Bible. High Priest was at home during the crime, but knew of what happened at the hideout. I believe this can be explained thusly. He must have had a way to monitor the hideout from his home. I don't buy it. As he had surmised, there was a listening device installed at the hideout, enabling me to instantly learn of anything unusual, even if I wasn't there. Yes, I know that, prosecutor. Remember, the rebels had been using this as a top-secret hideout. It would be perfectly natural for him and them to install such an apparatus. Wait a sec. Come to think of it, when I was searching the rebel hideout, something under the banner. Right there! A microphone. What's this doing here? Someone trying to record something with it? It was a listening device. Starts recording whenever it detects movement. I heard just a recording after his honor and his family left. If you look in the desk of my study, you will find the tape in question. Bailiff. Go retrieve the tape in question from the High Priest's home. Future brain. I don't buy it. It's like the contradiction really did vanish. We shall ascertain the content of the recording once we have the tape. In the meantime, I would ask the High Priest to continue with his testimony. Very well. Heard everything. Something's not right. When I listened to the tape later, I heard a man and a woman quarreling. It sounded like an altercation between Acolyte and Acolyte Faye. After that, there was a loud noise, followed by a haunting silence. I had to find some way to attack his alibi. only Maya were here. She has a way of putting me at ease. But seeing her like this is only creeping me out. Though the high priest was a rebel, he was still a Kurinese holy man. Therefore, take care in your questioning, lest you invoke the ire of our people. As if this wasn't hard enough already. Nice try, but I'll stop at nothing to find the truth. Heard everything, Your Honor, and his family. To entertain his family, Your Honor, and his family when the crime occurred.
Hold it!
Hold it! You're entertaining Your Honor and his family during the crime? Indeed. My wife believed it was treating them to her wonderful home cooking. Your wife was there that day? Well, yes, she was in the kitchen cooking up a storm the entire time. She takes her culinary duties most seriously, you see. That is why she was in the kitchen cooking without pause the entire day. Oh, for fuck's sake. Enough with these goddamn ads. That's what I've been trying to get rid of, these fucking ads. I've been trying to delete that goddamn thing. Let's see here. Let's see. Alright. Just gotta hold the name down, delete message, or ban viewer. What the hell? Ah, shit. hold the name down. Delete message or ban viewer. Okay, it's not letting me do so. Delete messages. Why is it not letting me do this? Okay, what the hell is this? Why isn't it letting me delete it? You might have to get rid of it. Either that or I might have to clear the chat. Highlights. All right. Checking to see if I can do that. Okay. Alright, go ahead. Ay, 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 ay. That's annoying. Already did. Please add the statement to your testimony, High Priest. Hold it. What is your wife making that day? The menu that day featured Hatin Supas and atonement. They're both traditional Kurdish dishes. Okay, good. I can't even begin to imagine what those are. I'm not even going to attempt to actually pronounce those words. Normally I'm very good at actually pronouncing strange words, but this time, once your honor and his family had left, when I listened to the tape later, I heard a man and a woman quarreling. Hold it! Hold it! Heard everything from a recording? Each night I would secretly check what the listening device had recorded. I would have been in serious trouble with my lovely wife had she discovered my secret. Can you really tell what happened by the audio alone? Long years of aesthetic training have sharpened my hearing. It is but a simple matter for me to ascertain a situation by the sounds I hear. Practicing Koreanism improves your hearing? Hearing is but one of the senses it can improve. If one can focus and attain inner peace, all five senses can be sharpened. Well, the warbod over in the bazaar just cried. Did you not hear it? Sounded like an altercation between Acolyte Zealot and Acolyte Faye.
Hold it!
Hold it. Hold on. You sure about those voices? Was it really Acolyte Zealot and Miss Faye? I'd say they were the most reasonable. That was the most reasonable conclusion under the circumstances. Perhaps Acolyte Faye has an alibi that you can prove. Afraid not. Now I can see my testimony, if I may. Very well. After that, there was a loud noise, followed by a haunting silence.
Hold it!
Hold it! Loud noise. I would say that's worth looking into. This terrible crashing sound. Poor Acolyte Zealot must have felt so heavy. Must have been the sound of the stone slab falling over. Can I imagine that? Please add that statement to your testimony. Very well. I described the noise as this terrible crash. Poor Zealot must have felt so heavy.
Hold it!
Hold it. I believe that terrible crash is connected to the Acolyte's death. Sound, no doubt, was the Acolyte's death knell. I'd ask all here today to give a prayer for his departed soul. And high hopes for that young man's future. Well, I feel like such a jerk for trying to do my job right now. Yes, Your Honor? Yes, I do, Your Honor. I'm curious, High Priest. Did you stop by the rebel hideout after the Acolyte left? After Your Honor left, I should say. Yes, I thought it would be wise to assess the situation. But as I said before, there was nothing to see. The hideout appeared as it always had. And the victim's body is nowhere to be found. Acolyte Faye may have already disposed of it and anything else incriminating. I don't buy it. There's no way that Maya could have actually disposed of that body. I don't buy it. When you saw the rebel hideout, it looked like this in the photo. I would say that is how it appeared that day. So the stone slab had been put back in place. Yes, Your Honor. No, it is not. Not time to concede defeat. I don't buy it. Something's not right. I'm not buying it. Objection, Your Honor. High Priest, you said, and I quote, "Poor Zealot, it must have felt so heavy." Why do you think he felt something so heavy? You said that the hideout looked like this in this photo. If so, there's something, actually there's nothing that would lead you to believe he had experienced a heavy feeling. The fact is, of course, the stone slab did fall over onto the Acolyte, impaling him on the Warbot statue behind him. But that was only revealed through her benevolence's divination seance earlier. That's exactly what I'm doing, Your Honor. My point is, simply hearing a crash sound shouldn't have automatically led him to conclude that the victim was crushed to death. I'm saying that the High Priest knew. He knew that the victim was already killed. And that is information only the real killer could have known. I definitely saw it this time. I've got the High Priest's spirit shaking in his boots, or should I say sandals.
Objection!
Such an alibi precludes him from being the killer. I don't buy it. That's true, so he can't be the killer. However, he knew how Zealot was killed. Something only the killer could know. Could this discrepancy be resolved somehow? Gladly, Your Honor. I was just getting to that. Time to think of something quick. The High Priest knew something only the killer could know because he heard it from the real culprits. He must have heard how the victim died from the real killer. Of course, that makes perfect sense. I don't want to believe it, but this is the only possible explanation. There's got to be someone close to the High Priest, someone without an alibi. The person most likely to be Zealot's killer would be oh, I know exactly who it is.
Take that!
Your Honor, while you were visiting the High Priest's home, you didn't see his wife at all, did you? What does it have to do with anything? I think it has to do with everything. Did the High Priest ever leave your sight? No, we were talking the entire time. The food was brought right to the room's entryway. So the High Priest has an ironclad alibi. However, his wife does not! What am I insinuating? I'm insinuating that the High Priest's wife might have killed the Acolyte.
Objection!
Baseless allegation? I think not. No motive? I disagree. We can't entirely discount that idea. Especially if you consider that the High Priest's wife could have been the one posing as Lady Kira.
Objection!
Maybe the fool must temper his foolishness at times. I don't buy it.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. As we all know, the High Priest was secretly a rebel. It would follow that his favorite disciple could very well be a rebel as well. Yes, I am, Your Honor. I am suggesting that his wife killed her husband as well. As sad as it is to think, she'd kill her own husband to get rid of the Kingdom of Rebels. I don't think we can rule it out. Oh, yes, I do. His wife is the rebel hunting Lady Kira. She's the only one it could be. Utterly impossible? I don't think so. Far too late to overturn it? I don't think so. No! I will not! Because I already know that he had something to do with it. No, I am not going to apologize. The true identity of Lady Kira is a major piece to this trial's puzzle. Admit it! Your wife actually killed you. Yet even now, you continue to lie in an effort to protect her. For we were blessed by her holiness, and she is with child. Praise be to the Holy Mother. I don't buy it. The abominable Manicure figure who slew me in the Acolyte still so on was the accused. I don't buy it. Oh, we'll see about that. Don't forget, my client doesn't have the strength to fight rebels either. How could a weak young woman like her possibly... Foolish oaf, you say? I don't think so. What? The accused possesses the strength, or should I say the power? No. The power to battle those black-hearted rebels. I don't think so. What are you talking about? Keen insight. Future brain lawyer? I don't think so. We'll see about that. Fine. You want to testify again? Go right ahead. I'm not the one who's going to be going down, though. Maya Faye's Lady Kira? I don't buy it. Acolyte Faye channeled Lady Kira's spirit. She is a spirit medium who knows Lady Kira's true name, so she could have done it. No. So was the real Lady Kira returned to root out the rebels among us. She attacked and killed me with a strength far beyond any mortal woman. No. I don't buy it. Murder by channeling, spirit channeling, explains everything. No. It's the only way the accused could have defeated one rebel after another. I'll buy it. I'm a living, or should I say dead proof of her terrible power. No. My ability to channel spirits has come back to haunt her. And I happen to know exactly what Lady Kira's real name is. And in fact, right here, Imsan. Never. I would never give up. I only give up when I'm dead. How can I prove that Maya couldn't have channeled Lady Kira? Oh, we'll see about that.
Hold it!
Hold it. My client channel Lady Kira? Isn't that a little far-fetched? Yes, I do say it's far-fetched. Well, the very fact that I'm here proves she has the power to channel spirits. Yes, I know that. We have seen Maya actually channel spirits in some of the other Phoenix Wright games. Mainly, Trials and Tribulations. Though I'm not going to get into that right now. You have absolutely no proof that she actually channeled Lady Kira. Sure about that? Yes, I know that. I know she's a spirit medium.
Hold it!
Hold it. While it is true, she may be capable of channeling Lady Kira, I doubt there's any proof she actually did. Rebel Hunter, yes, I know that. That modern-day Lady Kira has captured many a rebel all by herself. And among them have been more than a few great warriors. Who but the real Lady Kira could have accomplished such a feat? That leaves the real Lady Kira of legend as the only likely answer. Is this not proof enough that the real Lady Kira of legend has been channeled? I don't think so. The real Lady Kira of legend, that's an oxymoron if I've ever heard one. Then again, the people of Korean believe legends to be true. So it's the real Lady Kira who returned to root out the rebels among us.
Hold it!
Hold it! Lady Kira is an actual person? Do you really believe that there ever was a woman that powerful? One capable of battling rebels much bigger than and stronger than herself? No way to prove that. Exactly. But to doubt the existence of Lady Kira is to doubt Koreanism itself. It's not for us to question, we must simply believe. I don't think so. Everyone, one moment, please. Sorry about that. Sound was giving me issues. Just had to fix something. I won't get anywhere until I can refute their claims with some evidence. She attacked and killed me with a strength far beyond any mortal woman.
Hold it!
Hold it! A strength far beyond any mortal woman, and just how strong would that be? Need but look at the wound she inflicted upon my body. Though I had hoped to never have to think about that again. The wound? It was pretty deep, and it was a tremendous amount of blood. And while the Acolyte was rather small in stature, he was strong. Nevertheless, he was no match for the sheer strength of Lady Kira. Maya's spirit channeling is proof that she's Lady Kira. I don't think so. I want to prove she did not channel the original Lady Kira. I don't buy it. No, I'm not buying it.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. The Tome of Secrets is only given to the priestess who performs the purification rite. Is this your proof that my client could have channeled Lady Kira? For it contains the true name of Lady Kira, a secret only revealed within. High Priest, I'm afraid you're mistaken. This couldn't have been used to channel Lady Kira. Gladly, Your Honor, I shall explain. This is why my client couldn't have channeled Lady Kira. One simple way.
Take that!
Right here. Lady Kira's face is hidden behind a mask in the Tome of Secrets. You need both the name and a face to channel a spirit. Without a face, it would be absolutely impossible for my client to channel Lady Kira. Therefore, the claim that she became Lady Kira by means of spirit channeling is potentially false. It's absolutely potentially false. And with Lady Kira out of the equation, my client had no motive to commit murder. Who is this rebel hunting Lady Kira we've been reading about in the paper? Fine. True identity of Lady Kira is the key to solving both murders. I thought the High Priest's wife was suspicious, but her pregnancy takes her out of the running. And Mr. Arabelle is a rebel. That doesn't make sense. That leaves us with... This is my chance to really turn up the heat. I just have to stir the pot so something floats to the top. Your Honor, I know who's been posing as the rebel hunter, Lady Kira. Yes, I am sure. Absolutely, completely. Gladly, Your Honor. The true identity of the rebel hunting Lady Kira we seek is the disciple himself. The High Priest's murdered disciple was Lady Kira. Indeed. Thank you, Your Honor. I whittled down the list of suspects until there was only one left.
Objection!
Process of elimination is not the same as solid evidence. Yes, I do, prosecutor. I do have evidence to back up my claim. Maya was not Lady Kira, and neither was the High Priest's wife, or any of the other possibilities. That leaves it to odd. And I have the evidence to prove it. Bingo. Here we go.
Take that!
Right there. The warning. This is what proves that the Acolyte was Lady Kira. Lady Kira's warning letter. Prosecutor Samadi, you stated that this warning letter proved that my client was Lady Kira. And the reason why you gave that was that the High Priest's house was locked tight. But there was another member of the family who lived there. Therefore, the Acolyte could have delivered the warning anytime he wanted. Exactly. Lady Kira was not the culprit, but the victim. That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly. It would overturn the entire premise of the case. This trial was proceeded on the assumption Lady Kira was behind the serial killings. But if Lady Kira is one of the victims, who was the killer, and what was their motive? The only suspect left is the High Priest's wife. And there's only one possible motive. What if the High Priest's wife was also a rebel? Say what you will, dead High Priest.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Well, you have no evidence either. After all, the dagger with my client's print on it wasn't what killed the Acolyte. And the Plume Punisher theme that he heard could have been an alarm clock. That means all the evidence linking her to the crime have been called into question. Yes, she did. She was a rebel, and she did pose as Lady Kira to kill the Acolyte. Indeed. What of it? What's gotten into him? What did? What makes you say that? The clock was working just fine the last time I checked. Would not the existence of a secret hideout be given away if an alarm kept going off? Wait, you don't mean... What? They switched it off? Oh, I think it does hold water. Yes, Your Honor, I will explain. Futile struggles? I don't buy it. Oh, we'll see about that. Therefore, the accused is the rebel hunting Lady Kira and the victim's killer. I don't buy it. I need an opening, something I can raise an objection to. That Blue Punisher theme song, the Acolyte heard in his final moments. I too heard it, by the way. of the listening device. Did you really, though? If you had heard it, why didn't you testify to the fact before? And not know that such a tune could become a key matter of dispute. The matter of the theme song came up before the High Priest was channeled. What if he's lying about the clock's alarm being switched off? That being a pointless lie, one easily disproven. Come to think of it, the switch, if I'm right. Oh, it's Princess Rafa. We set the clock, we set the switch back into the off position before we left. The distinctive taiko drums in the intro are etched into my mind. They went. Distinctive taiko drums in the intro. This trial has gone off far too long. Can we move ahead to the verdict phase now? No!
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor! Hold on just a minute. Your Honor. The High Priest's statement is absolutely inconsistent with a certain piece of evidence. Right in defiance? I don't think so. You won't be saying that once I show you the evidence. Now all I have to do is pick the right one. Wait a sec. Let's see. Right there.
Take that!
This is what's inconsistent with his statement. My client's Poom Punisher strap. What does it have to do with anything? I'll explain. It plays the Poom Punisher theme song. And here it is. The theme to the Poom Punisher, Warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. See what I mean? The music the victim heard in his final moments might not have been the Poom Punisher theme song. And also, don't forget, the Poom Punisher theme actually sounds very similar to that of the Steel Samurai theme song. In his final moments, the Acolyte heard the Steel Samurai theme. Indeed. both of them actually are very similar, as I just mentioned. Now watch very carefully, everyone. There are no taiko drums in the intro of the Plume Punisher theme. There are in the Steel Samurai theme, though. Listen very carefully, everyone, and you will actually hear. So what the Acolyte actually heard in his final moments was the theme of Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo. The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Tokyo is an action hero show from America. The Plume Punisher theme is a total ripoff. If you did not know about the Steel Samurai, you could easily mistake the two. Actually, no. You have it backwards. That's right. Miss Faye, an avid Plume Punisher fan here in Korea. And as a token of their friendship, she traded a certain Steel Samurai item she had for the Plume Punisher strap. This avid Plume Punisher fan was the one who killed the Acolyte? Yes. And that avid fan is none other than the High Priest's wife. Believe in me.
Objections.
Oh, yes, I do have evidence. Suggest you prepare yourself to face Her Holiness' wrath. Oh, I'm prepared to turn this case entirely on its head. Gladly, Your Honor. The evidence that proves Miss Indy was the one who killed the Acolyte is this. It just happens to be right here.
Take that!
The family photo. It's right here, this family photo. Proof that Miss Faye and the High Priest's wife traded items featuring their favorite characters. You know what? Let's take a closer look, shall we? Right there. And look what she's holding. That is the Steel Samurai.
Objections.
Proof that the exchange items featuring their favorite characters is right over here. It's right there. She's actually holding the Steel Samurai. over here. And there it is.
Take that!
Look at the High Priest's wife's left wrist. Yep, there it is. You can see the Steel Samurai's trademark top knot right over here. Which clearly makes this a Steel Samurai watch. This family photo was taken right before the Acolyte was murdered. By that point, my client had the Punisher strap and the High Priest's wife had the Samurai watch. So what the victim heard in his final moments was none other than the sound of the watch the High Priest's wife was wearing. What now? It's been pretty quiet up to this point. What does he have up his sleeve? Gaping hole in my flimsy claim? I don't think so. My brain is neither putrid nor full of holes. He who has narrow vision focuses on what is before him, never seeing the big picture. Can I see the forest for the trees? Rebel Hunter would have been dead before the High Priest was slain. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I will never give up. I just need to think things through and figure out who really killed the High Priest. Here we go, everyone. The truth revealed. If the Acolyte had been Lady Kira, he couldn't have killed the High Priest. So the question is, who did? Maybe I can get to the bottom of this by reviewing the events of this case in order. What evidence could tell me something about the crime scene before the murder? That's an easy one. That would be Maya's testimony. Spring was seen red before the Wright. Maya said the spring had been stained red before the Wright even began. Spring was already red because the High Priest's murder, because of the blood. Question is, whose blood? And in fact, I already know. Spring was stained red by Zealot's blood. That's right. Zealot had been killed in the rebel hideout the day before the Wright, and his blood had flowed into the spring. Wait a second. The High Priest knew that Zealot had been killed in the hideout. So why didn't he report it to the authorities? If Maya had been the killer, he could have easily had her arrested on the spot. Why didn't the High Priest inform the authorities right then? To keep the hideout hidden. Question is, why would he do so? Answer is, because he was a rebel himself. If he had reported Zealot's murder, the authorities would find out about the hideout. That is what he was worried about. But by going through with the Wright, the High Priest risked having Maya see the spring running red with blood. Why did he have to go through with the Wright? Did he want to set up the scene during it, or to kill Maya? Used the Wright to cover things up. He wanted to set up the crime scene to conceal the hideout. But how was he planning on concealing the source of the blood in the spring? I'm actually thinking he used his own blood. Stain the spring with his own blood. He concealed the source of the blood with his own. That is how he kept the rebel hideout a secret. It's all starting to fall into place. No, but there was no murder of the High Priest. The High Priest committed suicide. High Priest's death was a suicide. I can't believe it. The High Priest took his own life to keep the rebel hideout a secret. There you go. The High Priest was not murdered by anybody. He took his own life to keep the rebel hideout a secret. I got you this time, High Priest. Yes, he did. The High Priest committed suicide. And why? To keep the rebel hideout a secret.
Objections.
Hole in my logic? I don't think so. What hole? Oh, I don't fail to understand. I know exactly what it was. Yes, he did. He did take his own life. Brought the dagger into the Plaza of Devotion? I'm already aware of that. After the High Priest was killed, the dagger was thrust into the Acolyte's dead body. Only the accused Maya Fey could have done so. I don't buy it. My evidence is too weak? Cannot prove that the High Priest took his own life to conceal the rebel hideout. Sure about that? The dagger was impaled in the... in Zolot's body. But his body had been placed at the body in the plaza the previous day. Yes, I will, Your Honor. Zolot's body was already in the plaza the day before the Wright. But what if the dagger was also already in him at the time? The dagger was never at the inner sanctum. There you go. High Priest died by a different weapon. There was no need to move the dagger. It had already been stabbed into the Acolyte's body the day before the Wright. It means the dagger wasn't the weapon that took the High Priest's life.
Objections.
Oh, I'm aware of that, Prosecutor Sodomine. The real weapon? Maybe if I think back on the trial thus far, I'll spot the clue I need. I know exactly what killed the High Priest. It was the same thing that killed the Acolyte. Right here.
Take that!
What really killed him has been at the Inner Sanctum the entire time. And its lethality has already been demonstrated by the late Acolyte. That's right, it was the statue itself. Yes, it did. The statue claimed both victims' lives. Would you care to chime in, High Priest? What time would that be? 2:30 in the afternoon. The time my husband conducts his daily prayers. And the time the Acolyte was slain. There it is! Steel Samurai. Yep. I knew it. Will you tell us everything you know? I knew it. tragedy unfolded before the Wright during the Feast of Blessings. I had gone to the rebel hideout to prepare Dot's escape. And that's when the Acolyte suddenly appeared. The Acolyte was shocked when he saw me there. The Acolyte didn't know you were a rebel? I do not believe he did. I believe he was there simply to investigate the hideout. Then he suddenly came face to face with me. So the true identity of the rebel hunting Witty Kieran was to member of the secret police serving directly under the Minister of Justice. Whoa! The Minister of Justice? The Minister of Justice is Rafa's father. That's what he said to me. Kill rebels with impunity. The Justice Minister has my back. He was using his position within the secret police to deal us rebels a heavy blow. But murder sanctioned by the Crown is still murder. Even without the DC Act, Dirk and his insurgent scum buddies' days are numbered. The trick of Minister Inga's slave was Lady Kira. This must be a bolt out of the blue for Rafa. This explains why the Acolyte abandoned his real name. Even went as far as covering up the tattoo that all Kearney's clergy members received. Explains why no order was given to investigate actual attacks. I guess I'm not alone in hearing this for the first time. Push a stone slab towards him. I never meant for what happened next to occur. You need to know what was so important that you will take your own life. After I learned that my wife had accidentally slain Zohan, I chilled his body with snow to make it seem as if if he had died more recently than he did. Then I later moved it to the plaza of devotion and inserted the dagger into its wound. The plaza was empty at that time, or was before prayer time had started. Finally, I placed his body in the prayer pose, knowing that no one would notice anything was wrong until the rite had concluded. It's perfectly plausible that no one would disturb him when he seemed to be praying. We do treasure a prayer time after all. So you admit you tried to pin the crime on Maya Fey? How did you get Miss Fey's fingerprints on the dagger? I'm definitely thinking that when Maya passed out, I'm definitely thinking that somebody put her fingerprints on the dagger. I had her hold it while we were rehearsing the rite the day before. Right before the rite, I drugged her with a sleeping agent. I thought so. She was drugged. I put Lady Kira's robes over the robot statue. That means Maya was probably already groggy by the time the rite started. Well, I ended my own life to ensure that the crime would appear to have been by Acolyte Faye's own hand. When your body was discovered, Lady Kira's robes were on the ground. How did they end up there if they were on the statue? After I impaled myself on one of the statue's dagger-like figures and feathers, I used the last amount of my strength to hurl my body backwards. As I did, I grabbed onto the robes, taking them with me as I fell back onto the ground. What possessed you to do such a thing? I didn't have committed suicide simply to frame the accused. As one well-versed in our kingdom's legal system, I would expect you, all people, to understand. Understand what? This kingdom's legal system. High Priest's wife's crime, your suicide. Can't be that. That would be sadder than sad. Yes, I finally understand. This explains why the High Priest took his own life. Right here. The Defense Culpability Act.
Take that!
Circumstantial evidence supports The High Priest's wife killing of Acolyte Zealot in self-defense. However, it would be next to impossible to prove it without a lawyer. That is why the High Priest wanted to pin the crime on Maya Fey. In Korean, the divination seance is the most important piece of trial evidence. The High Priest wanted to frame Miss Fey as a serial killer. It was a clever plan in which he made sure he'd see Lady Kira in his final moments. That is why I placed Lady Kira's robes upon the statue. I made it look like Acolyte Faye was the rebel hunting Lady Kira. Yes. If you had approached me first, I could have proved that the murder was in self-defense. And a little faith in lawyers despite being a rebel. How utterly foolish to cast away one's life for such a reason. There must have been other ways to cover up this crime. Yet, as I'd done so, my wife was rushed to my defense. And when the case went to trial, she would suffer the same fate as I under the Defense Culpability Act. Could not have lived with myself had she been convicted because of that fiendish man. Poor Rafa. She's really taking this hard. And I can't say I'm surprised. Mustn't allow any innocent soul, mustn't allow another innocent soul to be charged under that despicable law. I'll do whatever I can. Wow. I can only offer my most humble of apologies. Your Honor, I ask that you please look into my wife. Your benevolence. It's time that I return to the Twilight Realm. The Magatama parting, if you please. High Priest has returned to the Twilight Realm. Maya. So that means you didn't leave any regrets behind. It's over. It is a sad reality, but born of love, and a great tragedy born of the Defense Culpability Act. Now, to deliver today's verdict and overturn that of yesterday's trial. With respect to all current and previous charges against them, I hereby declare the accused, Miss Maya Fey, and her defense, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Indeed, it is, Maya. The legal system here is really stacked against the defense. It's totally unfair. And it's even forced the High Priest to make ultimate sacrifice just to protect his wife. Protect the status quo or join the revolution. If the real Lady Kira was here, I wonder which side she would take. Princess Rafa? Benevolence. I was just wondering, are you alright? Yeah, she's not doing well at all. Trampling my insights on their foot and plunging the Hall of Chaos and utter Hall of Justice and utter chaos. Yeesh. That was a bit more extreme than usual. They serve to support false charges rather than the truth. Sorry, Rafa. Perhaps I'm not worthy of hearing the voices of the Mitama. That's where we're wrong. Maya? The role is to bring forth the voices of the Mitama into our world. If you don't do it, who will? I disagree. Exactly. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're just fulfilling your duty, weren't you? You were the one capable of performing the divination seance, right? The station of royal priestess is not something to abandon lightly. People of your kingdom believe in you. But if you really mean all that you just said, then what are they supposed to believe in? Future queen and future village master. I guess it shouldn't be a surprise, considering they may have a common ancestor. Maya's right, your benevolence. Your insights were a crucial part of evidence in this last trial. It doesn't matter if they weren't always 100% accurate. You should be proud of what you did. You played an important role in ensuring that justice was served. And besides, your insights aren't the problem here. It's your kingdom's legal system. Without lawyers, your insights have come to be accepted as the sole truth. And the Defense Culpability Act, which gave rise to that, is the root of it all. Dangerous thinking of a rebel? It means there will be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how to keep your people happy, and what is true and what is false. And most importantly, what role you must play therein. Knowing you, but your benevolence, you're more than capable. I've never seen Maya talk like this before. She's really come a long way. What the? I'll see the revolution through, so nothing like this can ever happen again. That is the depth of my dearly departed husband. Arabelle. forged society in which the law judges all of us fairly. Wait, was that the rebel leader, Dirk? Power to forge a society in which the law judges all of us fairly. It's the start of a legal revolution. What is it? There we go! The Steel Samurai theme. I never get what she sees in those shows. It's good to know that no matter what happens, Maya will always be Maya. Everyone, cutting the video off here. I'll probably be back tomorrow and we'll start on the next case. Next case is Turnabout Storyteller. We actually have 2 cases left to go. And then after that, we have Turnabout Revolution. Actually, no, we actually have 3 of them. The last one is Turnabout Time Traveler. Well, everyone, it's been the Sale of the Terror of Death 99, aka the Black Cobra, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Till next time, everyone, sayonara.